Hello, so today we're going to be playing Dota 2. Or should I say, welcome back to Dota 2. So, in the last episode of Dota 2, we installed the game and it finished. It went well. So, please excuse the loading here. This is just the game loading in. So, in a few moments we will be experiencing Dota 2. Oh, and here we are. So, this part of Dota 2, I feel, is very different from the rest of the game, but it's different in a good way, because, it's just like really pretty looking, and again, very different from the rest of the game. So, one thing you'll notice about Dota 2, this is the exploration part of Dota 2 specifically, is these stones. So these stones you're going to want to follow throughout your journey in Dota 2, because these stones, you see, they have a meaning, and that meaning is to lead you somewhere, to be a landmark, so to say. And so in this part of Dota 2 in particular, every island is randomly generated, so every person who plays Dota 2 will get a different island every time they play. Now you see we've just walked into a forest of what I can assume are cherry blossoms, or something like that. It's just a really nice looking forest, really. Here we have some more trees, and over here I think we have more trees. I saw, yes, here we are, the orb plants. Majestic. Now over there we have a mountain, and in Proteus, in Dota 2, if you see a mountain, you can climb it. Now you see, some would say, oh, it's like Skyrim. And yes, it is exactly like Skyrim. It's really amazing how different the many game modes of Dota 2 can be. Like, say, for instance, you have the exploration game mode, which, as we know, is this one. And then you have the first-person shooter game mode of Dota 2. We'll get into that later. And then you have the puzzle game mode. Then you have the class-based game mode. Dota 2 has many different playstyles, and I hope in this series I'll get to show you a few of them, at least. So, yeah, not sure what else to say. Oh yeah, here we go, more trees. These look really nice. Like, this one has like a kind of like an orangey colour to it, or maybe it's just the same pink colour. And over here we have a lovely little structure. What this structure is, nobody's quite sure, but it looks neat, I suppose. Maybe it's made of wood. Who knows? There's some flowers growing near it. Very nice. Over here we have the sun. It's a giant orb, and it's setting. As a matter of fact, the sun is setting, and soon the moon will be rising. And I was afraid of that. And so now over here we have the circle where the island's satanic rituals are performed. I can only assume it's for that. What else it's for, I would not know. And you can see over in the distance there's another structure. So let's head to that and see what's over there. Oh, there's a bunch of chickens over there that we just scared off. I don't want to disturb them, but we can view them from a distance. Very majestic. So, on our way to that structure over there, we can see that stars are appearing, and the moon is rising from the same distance, from the same direction that the sun rose, because that's how it works. And you can see here on the top of the mountain that it's snowy on top of the mountain specifically. And yeah, so over there you can see we have a constellation, and you can also see that some of the stars are moving. Where they are moving, I don't know if those are actually stars. I do not know, they could be anything, but let's take a moment to address the fact that this just looks really pretty. Like, seriously, man, look at this. I can't do anything about that. I really can't, I'm sorry. You'll just have to live with it, I suppose. It's, a natural part of everyday life is... You know what? I'm going to go deal with this. And we are back. Sorry for the delay there. I just had to deal with a problem. A problem is now absent, so yes, now we can continue our journey through the world of Dota 2. So you can see here that that this lake, or perhaps the ocean, is like shimmering in the night sky, and it looks really nice, much like this entire game. Now, something that is quite surprising, in my opinion, is the fact that almost nobody knows about all of these hidden game modes in Dota 2. Which is weird, because they're not even hidden, they're just there, like in the main menu. You can just go and you'll see them. Like, they're just right there in the main menu of the game. And yet nobody has talked about them or even mentioned them, as a matter of fact. Which is really surprising. Hey, there's the chickens again, just scared them off. But yeah, it is like really shocking that nobody really knows about these at all. Because, like, again, this is a really pretty part of the game that you wouldn't really want to miss out on, and yet everyone seems to be missing out on it because they just... either they don't see it, or I've got a different version of the game or something, but... yeah, I don't know, man, it's just really surprising that people don't know about this part of Dota 2. Again, which is weird because it's in the main menu. But nonetheless, I'm going to show you at least some of it. So over there we have a cloud, forever approaching, forever scary. I'm just going to not mention it for now until it consumes all of us and we inevitably die. So we've just walked into a forest, and over here you can see the huge fucking tree. As you can see, it is indeed a huge fucking tree. That is the official name of it in the Dota 2 wiki. Feel free to look that up if you want. You can see now that the cloud is getting ever closer. And over here on this other island we can see, let's find out, we can see something. It is another structure, and oh god, the cloud is there. The cloud, we're all doomed. The cloud is here and we're all going to die. Over there we can see something. You know what? Before we end the video, let's go for a swim and let's check out that ominous void of stars that nobody really knows what it is, but yeah, it's something. It's ominous, it's scary, it's above the moon, maybe it is the moon, and yeah, let's get abducted by aliens, I suppose, or whatever that is. The cloud has moved. It's multiple clouds, actually, that's quite scary. Oh god, there's another one. And yeah, so here we are at the ominous void of stuff. So let's hope we don't get abducted by aliens and see what happens when we walk into this. Oh god, what? Oh god, no! This is different. Let's step into the hell circle. Well, you can now see that the game is significantly laggier for some unknown reason. And with that, I think we'll end our Dota 2 playthrough here, for now. So,